Welcome back, guys. So Roadcraft has officially been out for about a week now, and to be honest, I'm really enjoying it so far. The concept of the game is basically to create and restore roads in areas that have been destroyed or need to be reconstructed, plus other objectives as well, like install pipes or tree logging and much more. Personally, I think the name really fits well for what they created here. I think many players were expecting something different out of this game, like another snower runner, or even a construction simulator, which technically it is a construction simulator, but it is more focused on creating roads, hence the name Roadcraft. But if we look into the future for this game, I do believe with a bunch of more updates, we can eventually see newer objectives, which can bring more abilities and machines into the game. But for now, like I said, I'm really enjoying it. The physics, graphics, and textures are very realistic. Overall, it's a great game. Now, before I discuss what's coming in the next update, it seems that a lot of players are still confused with the DLC that is included in the Rebuild expansion. As we can see here, this guy commented that he bought the expansion and it does not give me the DLC stuff. So basically, to make this really simple to understand, if you pre-ordered any version of the game, you will have received the Aramatsu Bowhead 30. You will then have the option to purchase it with in-game credits for around 65,000, as shown here in my account. And remember, this was a pre-order only bonus. That means if you decide to buy the game today and get the Rebuild expansion, don't expect to see the Aramatsu Bowhead 30T. It's only for those who pre-ordered. Now, if you bought the Rebuild expansion and not seeing all of the DLC stuff, it's because it's not available just yet. The only thing that's currently available from the Rebuild expansion is the Invictus Type A. That's it. Everything else, like the 2 new maps, activities, and contracts, will be coming soon at a later date. I hope this explains it well to all those who are confused. Also, I'm not sure when those 2 maps will be available, but stay tuned as I will make a video when announced. So next we're going to talk about the hard mode that will hopefully be available soon. So many people liked the idea of refueling their machines and trucks in-game. And as I've seen already, there is some gas stations in most of the maps, which are obviously there for a reason. So if we read here, someone asked, will there be gas stations, even if they're non-working? And their answer was that there is a lot of them in-game currently for a reason. And this brings us to the next question, which asks, is there a possibility of a hard mode later after launch with fuel management and damage? And they answered absolutely. So we can definitely expect these features to come in future updates. But for now, I would just let them work on the updates. Recently, the game did just receive its first updates with many bug fixes. If you haven't already, go check out my last video explaining the updates. And speaking of updates, we can actually expect a small patch update next week. I'm guessing it will be update 2.0, but we'll see. Anyways, this next update is focused on game crashing fixes. I've seen many comments of players with this issue. Plus, it looks like soon we will have these 4 AI vehicles available to buy and drive. Currently, they're used for AI only. Maybe we'll see them in next week's update. But yeah, guys, I'm really enjoying Roadcraft so far, and glad that the devs are interacting with us players to make it the best for everyone. So with that being said, leave a comment if you have any suggestions or ideas, or even if you're having issues. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Thank you for watching.